Hey! Welcome everybody to the final Wildermyth stream for a little while, I hope. Maybe. I think we're finishing the campaign today. Good to see you comment. That's 69 months. Oh no, there we go.
Very nice.
Perfect. Hey, Sponge, good to see you, good to see you. Let's flip a couple things. So I was getting a coffee ready downstairs, and I saw something my stupid YouTube recommended that I have to get it off my chest in a minute. Remind me, I have a thing to say. Because it's killing me. Alright. Let's turn off that Thrixl and get ready for some Wildermyth. Also, I realized I'm very dumb. I was thinking about it last night, because I'm like, man, I really need to do Wildermyth today and finish it off. And that's when I said Wildermyth in a way that I thought, wait a minute, that's like a play on words for wilderness, right? Yeah, it probably is, huh? Don't worry, it's not like I've been playing this game for, like 100 and some hours or whatever. I don't know how long I've played it, but enough. Enough to realize that. We'll put it this way. Will the game load? It's been really slow to load with the new, extra DLC content. And also, are you going to capture? Would be great. Hello? What the hell? Interesting. Will that capture it? Sure, I guess I'll window capture instead. I don't know. Being weird. Never had that problem with this one before. It definitely just captured normal last time. Oh well. So how y'all doing today? Hopefully having a decent time. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Oh man, all of my roguelikes have gotten updates. Backpack Heroes updated, Bingle Bingle's updated, Cobalt Core is updated. One Way Heroics got an update? What? Huh. Skull the Hero Slayer got an update. Void Raids Upon Her Heart got another update, because somehow that's still a thing. You've been skipping the Elden Ring stream since you haven't gotten to play the expansion yet. That's fair. I just got into the expansion also. We do have a spot in the Discord again to talk about Elden Ring for the DLC stuff, and have a multiplayer password, so if you want to see everybody else's dumb deaths and things, you can hop on for that. Ah, yes. Where were we? Oh, we didn't even do the During the Years of Peace thing, I guess. Mara added a new addition onto their house. They put a sturdy table in the center of it, and always found excuses to have friends for dinner. A traveling salesman won Ghidorah's heart with a steady stream of gifts. Gorgeous, and the fella ain't half bad either. Lirata was fascinated with the workings of Bradian Waterworks. After studying it for a month, she proposed optimizations. This should help, unless I'm completely wrong. Madu began having dreams of a branched-off life. Where the clothes were strange, people spoke into glowing boxes, and mechanical carts whisked you around at great speeds. Each night, the dreams would tell a bit more, and Maddie was disappointed when they finally stopped. Ghidorah tried to take Maddie shopping at the local outfitters. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Yeah, I'd wash it. And well out for an evening stroll, Zoltan accidentally locked eyes with a forest squirrel. God, I forgot what we made Zoltan such an incredible hero. In the long years ahead, it would prove a tolerable companion and comfort in his old age. Oh my god, he's Disney Princess Zoltan. What a great dude. That misty morning rose. Lunathia didn't open her eyes. He also has a bunny. He's just showered with forest creatures. By night, she was interred. Oh, right, yeah. The grief would last, but so would the fondness, gratitude, and love. Forgot that we had Lunathia die. Ooh, who most benefited from Lunathia's wisdom? Plus 3 points. We have a lot of LP. We have a lot of legacy points. Maybe she sensed those would be her last years at the company. I mean, she was told she only had a year to live, so yeah, probably. Lunathia quieted down some. She spent many nights simply lost in thought. Then, like a dawning sun, her laughter grew bright, and she started narrating long, riveting tales from her life. The lucky ones who listened learned more than even they supposed. Who benefited most? I feel like Fred Durst's a good listener. God, I really want to upgrade Lyrata though. Got a few that are interesting. Whew, dang. Damn, still not getting the Thornfang, huh? Yeah, Foxflight, Silkstep, Rogue. Could do become hidden on stunt. Could also finally reroll. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Oh boy, Fred is under-equipped. Yeah, isn't... Fred's a wizard. We don't really need a bow that badly. Better staff might be nice, though. Damage 4. You haven't really looked at Timberborn yet. I'd heard something about it. I knew it was a beaver game. I can't remember anything really beyond that. So spell damage 4 on both. This has more warding. This has more block. Same stunt damage. This is more range, a little less or a little more damage, which would make sense. It's a city builder with fluid dynamics and vertical building stacking. Huh. Oh god, you still have a level 0 armor. If anything, that's probably what I should upgrade on everybody. Armor seems to be the thing that we're missing. Hey, Missing. Good to see you. Witch Failing. When that is reduced to less than half her health, she becomes hidden. Okay. 20 dodge. Spell damage, 3 armor. 1 armor. 1 speed. I'm gonna craft this one. Mara Breckers get some. Valiant Bracing. When Guardian gains an armor and a warding until the start of their next turn. Okay. Fashioned of the Fray. Gets dodge when they're not walling, so when they're not, like, next to somebody. Yeah. Cowling gives potency. I'd rather have the bonus damage. I'm gonna craft this one. Could go to Flame Striker also. Yep, I like that. So it probably is a better one here. One-handed, extra damage, extra stunt damage. What's the difference here? Oh, just that it's fire infused. Gotcha. Oh, neat. Huh. Didn't know you could actually buy all that stuff. Is that one-handed? It is. I'm gonna go with Bright Call. Is it possible to upgrade this one? It is. Swashbuckler. On killing an enemy, plus 35% stun chance until stunned. Oh man, I kind of wanted that for Lirata. Whoop. Dang. Uh-oh, we have the boy. I hope you enjoy your drinking. What are you having, by the way, Missing? I haven't had drinks in a while, like a long time. Been a hot minute since I've had anything. Be nice, be nice. Yeah. Okay. I know. The shadows deepen. I'm getting my arm licked. Can't you just explain? You know, I pictured when I told you that you'd fly up here. Those things not functional or what? Maybe if I was half my weight. But the glow is still out there, see? Not having anything now. Got a couple friends together and went to hang out at a bar a couple hours tonight. Oh, nice. That's fucking rad. I haven't done that in a very long time. Where am I? Oh. A green smudge disturbs the distance. What do you think, Fred? Is it something? Well, Elsie, tell you what. I think it's him. The old Mothman? Oh, whoa, that took a while to load in. Would he advertise his position like that? Plainly out in the day? That's not his style. Sure, but why do people burn flag leaf? They have no other option. Ugly way to treat a summer sigh. Certainly looks similar to the signal he raised when we were looking for you. Funny thing is, it's a bar that you went to like 10, 15 years ago and the bartender recognized you immediately. Oh, dang. So you're good tippers then. That's rad. Yeah, that's pretty delightful. Even so, Elsie Arkwright's the one who called your attention to it, right? Remember who her sister is. Do you have any reason for believing it's our Mothman? Wow, we're just guilt by associationing now, huh? It's almost like I can read his signature. In the shade of that light, I can feel him calling to me. One day I shall come and tell you everything. Someone should go, otherwise it'll just be one more thing we don't know. Fair point. Elsie enters quietly from outside. Tell me if I'm speaking out of turn here, but I feel like... That's Mothman. His intervention is what led to my rescue, right? And the others you saved? Let me go. I've been training for this. I owe it to him. Elsie. Rescues are becoming our specialty, I suppose, and I would be pleased to see him safe. He's an oddity, but he started to appeal to me. Hey, did you hear me? We did. Yes. You're too green for this. You'd get killed. Sorry, but it's the truth. But Mara, she's ready. Mara, you've done like 2 battles at best. Mara coming in and be like, whoa, hey, the newbie here. Mara was the character we made last stream. Elsie's experienced things that might have broken any of us. She survived, she worked, and made herself strong. We don't have to send her by herself, but maybe it's time to bring her along. Do you not trust me? Oh, well, I understand that you're fighting what used to be my sister, but I've grown up in a different world than you. You fought the battles, yeah, but we all suffered. It's not your fault. It's just, I didn't get a choice. Man, I'm getting some weird hitching. I'll tell you, when we were down there, it all felt inevitable. One by one, our doom would devour us, turn us into monsters. But my memory of that time is blurred. I remember that hideous blue light, the purple door, and that smell of rotten leaves. My sister's voice? I'm not afraid to invoke her name. Aluna. She promised I'd make it home again. And thanks to you, I'm here. Today I'm ready to choose my fate and face the things that forced us to suffer. Forced my sister to change. So please. Yeah, bring her along. Then we can, if she becomes a new character, we can name her Lily. It was Lily Waters? With black hair was the request last time. Feels nice in the bar when they're like, Norm! Yeah. It's pretty great. Going somewhere where they recognize you is really nice. When it's a good recognition. I've definitely... My problem is that everywhere that I go that's like that, I feel like I've got a terrible memory for faces and stuff, and people are like, yo, it's you! And I'm like, yeah, friend? How you doing? Guy? Pal? Gal? Sure, you can join. Not with that name, though. God, yeah. It'll be easy to use as bait, yeah? Red helps Elsie find a piece that she's comfortable wielding. There we go. Soon the company's assembled, pursuing that strange signal that glows, fades, and reappears beyond the hills. Oh, anyone gonna be mad if I go back for my lucky pin? It could mean everything. Yes. We will be very upset. Save the Mothman. Okay, yeah, we did get Elsie. Alright, let's... Immediate customization. They already have the right hair, too. Oh, it was for Mystic. Ah, she's a warrior? I thought she was a mystic. Yeah. God damn it. Well, I'll leave Elsie for now. We'll see if we can find another character. Oh, there is one. Alright, who would like to be this character, then? Who wants a warrior? And what should we name them? And they can be any gender. Alright, comment. What's the name? Make up something good for you. God damn. Okay, I do like Haley if we're gonna have the comment. Alright, Haley Arkwright is a good one. Yeah. Cool. Also, who are our most leveled characters? Because I'll kind of keep them out of this one. Sepphoris. I want to try and train up the other ones. Natu. Actually, let's just send Sepphoris only. Let's build a legacy. I don't need to spend a legacy point there. However... there's always place to scout here. Mountains are impassable. Scout it with... yeah. And then scout this one with this 4. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thanks for the name suggestion, Missing. I like Arkwright as the last name. Okay. We want the Goofish Romantic. Oh, we don't choose their class or anything yet. So now it's Lily Waters. Who needs black hair? What's a good Lily hairstyle? Kind of like that? It's not bad. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm good with that. And if the person that asked for this character, I can't remember who it was now off the top of my head. I have some ideas, but I don't want to say if I remember correctly. they come back and yell about it, and we can switch some extra things on the character. They're going to try and be a melee wizard, if I remember correctly. It was melee mystic, yes. But I meant more like for the customization of everything else. Definitely know about melee mystic. Defend the Yondrian lands against the infestation of evil. Lily, a hero? The fellas do love a hero. Alright, mystic. Done. Look like some foxes up in the heather, snapping at bees. Folded clouds filter the harshness from the light. Hills swell and sink in soft hues. The day is damp, coating them. I keep forgetting whether I locked the door. I'm not old, I guess. Just older than I figured I'd be. Alright. Odds on Mara being younger than I am. I'm gonna say... I'm like 95% certain Mara's gonna be younger than me. Probably, LOL. Oh, closer than I thought, but still quite a bit younger. Over half a decade. Fuck. What? You picture certain things for yourself, don't you? I always did. You got her beat too? I think most of chat has her beat, honestly. My chat is... We've all aged up. I feel like... We turn 40 later this year, it's a little weird. Yeah. Like, most of my chat, a lot of you have been around here for a long time. We all knew each other when we were in our 20s. Now it's like... We're like, wait, we're almost 40. Wait, what the fuck? What's this? Slopes shrug them down a little valley to a riverside. Sound of rushing water comes clearer, broadening. Nothing extraordinary, you thought, once. Love would happen, it would spring on you like a season that comes early, unexpected, but... We should drink together more. I don't know. Yeah, they're having a great time. Also, it's not her. I believe that this is they. Yeah. That was the request from the maker. Yeah, 2011, I think actually 2010 is when I started. The riverbank's a low-roaring, life-smelling place. I don't know. Anyway, you picture it'll come along one day. A love like that, but it doesn't. Maybe it did and I missed my chance? Kinda surprised. You seem like you'd... I don't know. I really don't know, I guess. Wasted time, wasted youth. Guys, there's a water lane. What? Huh? One glimpse, and Mara pushes forward. Oh! Nymph, 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 nymph. Hell yeah. A man is kneeling by the river. When he notices them, he straightens, dropping some glinting article in the water. His chin tilts. Ah, we've got a moist twink in front. Everybody's racing to see. Yeah, it was back when Boyks was the big-time streamer. None of us are big-time streamers anymore, so that's cool. The trajectory of careers have been interesting. He's undoubtedly a waterling, a mythical being born of the river, a wild steward who swims its course and presides over its depths and banks. Mara, moving towards him as if pulled, catches his eye. Mara, what if you could fuck that? My name's Mara. Are we trespassing here? His glance is dark, curious, lingers over Mara's face. Then he glimmers a star-like grin. and dashes away up the riverbank. Whatever gleaming object he abandoned in the river begins to drift the opposite direction. Wait, but I... Ooh. Look, you're just glad when people you actually talk to still show up. Yeah. I mean, that's my thing too. I enjoy it. This is for the love of the game, as it were, right? More viewers is nice, but I am more than happy with just, you know, enjoying what I'm doing. I think we've got some good, cool shows going on and different things happening. I'm really happy with, like, how a lot of the stuff that I worked on in the background turned out recently, like Dossier and new Rogues Day stuff. That's all I can do. I can just be happy with the stuff that I put out, and whether people watch it or not is not really up to me. Not at that point. We gotta let her. Right, because this is Mara talking, so we gotta let them follow him, right? Because it's just each. So each of these is a different character, I guess. Oh, definitely quality over quantity. Yeah, we gotta do it. Yeah, when you're not having fun is when to step away. And honestly, sometimes when I've been more successful is when I've had less fun. Not only that, too, I just feel like I want my stuff to feel creative and interesting, and I feel like I've hit a good spot for that. I don't want to just zone out. Mara runs, chasing the wind where the man went. The calling voices of their companions fade. Scattered sprays of faraway songs sting their rushing face like rain, but a gold light falls somewhere further on for their feet to follow. This place alone is worth the chase. 6 brooks tumble down a near hillside. Their crackling waters tangle among old hand-worked stones, corners and bones of a forgotten place the wild reclaimed. One widening stream leaves the ruin to wander the woods and become a river. The chaos of water noise is tied by a singer's tongue into gentle knots of momentary melody. Here you are. Here I usually am. And you're slower than I thought. Come down in the water. The waterling's voice is powerful and pliant, capable of flowing to all the pitches of a scale and the smallest gaps that split them. Mara, you're called? It's a very earthy name, isn't it? How'd you know? You said it. Gave it away easily to me. The stream water soaks Mara's garments as they wade towards this man. Well, you're mountain-like, stony and strong. Strange to me, and yet. Mountain-like? And yet. He slips from the stream and over the crumbling wall in a flash. Want me to keep following? If you'd like. Clambering up is somewhat difficult for Mara. The river is born here, where those clear waters come from under the earth. I was born here. You were born in a woolly bed. I understand. Something like that, I guess. I study you folk. From afar, I do. Usually from afar. Here's a view of the lake. You won't know it well until you've seen it in its stars all year round. But here it is. Morrow follows him past thinning trees. We didn't spot this place. Gliding white birds circle, display lilac flames along their feathers. They graze the water, sometimes settle on it to gossip together. The lake curves around where those dark oaks stand. There's wonderful fish. It's It's lovely. See the clouds cleared. Is it better than where you're from? On shore days, certainly. Really is beautiful, though. The waterling expels a deep sigh. How long would you stay here? He leans on a trunk and touches his hair, and makes a few more awkward gestures. Discs of rock on the lake bed tell a love story of a waterling lord and his human lover who dies to save him. That's where I took my name from, the man's name, Helmloth. Stay. Love me, if you've started to. Marry me. We'll write a happier ending. And you'll come and go, I know that. Your task seems important, but if you return to me as you may and are true, I confess my hope is very dear that you'll say yes, and we'll wed. Mara doesn't need long to make up their mind. Ooh, alright. Hot damn, do we do the rejection? I almost wonder if Mara is just a free spirit. Mara don't want to be tied down. I don't know what rejection would actually do here. Like, would we get anything out of it? I wonder. Definitely the fun part about this game is trying to figure out, like, a role player for each character. Like, basically making them a tabletop character. Don't know if you could ever hit reject on this if you played. Fair. Alright, what do you think, chat? Comment saying yes, I think. Otherwise, I can just flip a coin. I'm definitely leaning towards yes, but also I'm very tempted to just see what 2 does. Alright, we got some yeses right away. The 2 draw closer. A cool breeze drums off the water. The lake birds gab loudly, then lift off into the sun together. My truest feelings require little thought, I guess. For me also. How do we plan for everything? I can tell you how we start. Their first kiss is long, but the pact of love it seals will last far longer. Strong through all their hours together and apart. As they separate, Helmloth twists and slips a swath of cool fabric over Mara's head to hug their shoulders. This is so beautiful. It'll help. It'll help me to know my mantle keeps you safe. They part by the entrance to the ruin, promising to meet again whenever they can. Spend peaceable times together. They'll bring stories to each other years on. You were gone too long! We searched! Mara returns to find their companions on the banks where they first left them. Nice cloak. Yeah, I caught up to him. Over dinner, Mara tells them everything. Or as much as they need to know. The next morning, they'll finish their survey of the land and they'll go. But Mara will always come back. God, that's such a lovely little story. They do such great little moments in this game. I do love that. Alright, so let's get this group going. And let's scout some more. Abandoned. There appear to be tracks of some kind, though I can't tell how old. Dravin? Are we potentially in trouble? You'd know better than me. I'm not much of a tracker. Rocky hills drift like huge buffalo, crossing the wide, flatbed lands that characterize this region. Once, there was a village here. Now, only shadows, dust, and fir trees. Something's crying? Shh. That come from your side? A keening sound. Probably not a threat to us, right? Doesn't sound huge. Yeah. Here, I'll go first. Animals love me. Mara slips quiet through the fragrant winter trees. They're led by the dried-out, raspy wail of a wounded thing that's well past hope. Aww. And so they happen upon it, who are by blood and story its foe. The small drovling crouches by tumbled stones, injured. It slung itself down with its burdens. Attending to nothing in the world, it sings its pain. Little Drov? Something broken? Easy now. You're fortunate. I'm a lucky person to meet out here. Oh, come on. I'm not so bad, am I? The drovling bellows loud as it can, failing to rattle the branches or even bend the grass. No heeding thing would quail. I commend you for being brave, but you're in some pain, it looks like. Mara, what's the... Oh. Drov spawn. A child. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Bigger than a hatchling, but not by much. I can't make Droven sounds. Can anyone? Be great if we would communicate at all. It's kind of sad getting lost like that. We plan to make it back to camp with any light. There's not long left. I'm certainly planning to. Hate leaving all our stuff unguarded for this long. The young Drov cowers, but can't go far. Will they even last till sunrise? The sun sinks, and a chill seeps off the dead stones. Life's hard. We all have hard lives. Can't change that. Everyone solves their own problems. God damn, Ghidorah! Are you gonna be the asshole? Yes, apparently. You had the Waterling wedding in one campaign and the character died like 2 encounters later. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, they do some stuff like that for sure. Where, like, there's just random tragedies that happen. Oh god, you're somehow not the worst here. I mean... Here's the thing, I don't know. I feel like ending its misery is better than leaving it to die and starve pinned to the ground here, right? Like... Not saying either are good, but if you're gonna... Somehow I feel like leaving it alone is the worst option. We don't have a rivalry yet. We could just be real awful. Let Lyrata be terrible. That is so bad. It's really hard to give. Some of the, like, terrible ones, I'm like, I can't make my heroes do this. Alright, I'm gonna be terrible. For a moment, there's just unbelieving silence. Wow, Ghidorah's like, what the fuck? Alright, well, apparently that is the worst option. Then Mara whirls around. There's no way I'm letting that happen. What? Just speaking pragmatic. Stop. What an appallingly ugly suggestion. Kill them? You have to have more shame than that. I'm only being realistic. Draven young become Draven adults. And those we have enough practical experience with to expect a certain outcome. There's no reliable account of peace. Oh, I mean, okay, not in a very long time. So, there's no mercy in your suggestion, is what I'm hearing. It's clear that you think Draven are basically born evil, and we have no hope of anything else. There's no evidence of anything else. Would you prefer I put it that way? Wow, Lyrada's terrible. I don't care how you phrase it. I think it's cynical and useless. It's useless. It's a hopeless world, then. Mara only just veers from jostling Lyrada on their way by. Come on, we'll do what Ghidorah says. We'll just leave them be. Hey, don't bring my name into... Well... I guess I'll take it. Oh, but just leaving it alone is the worst option. That is the worst option. It's way worse than, like... Honestly, putting it out of its misery does seem better than just letting it sit here like this. Ugh. The sky that night is thick with clouds and dark. It smells like rain, but nothing falls. And the hooded moon passes this world silently by. Shortly after dawn, Mara returns to the site where the young Drav had been. They find nothing. Only this ruin, an old settlement the weather crumbled in rough hands, crisp winds sighing among rocks, an odor of pines in the cold yellow light. Well, maybe they did get rescued. That's good. It is good. Better than the other option. Alright, now we're on to Madu. Madu's episodes were nothing new, but they had been going stronger lately, and more numerous. It was only a few moments of twitching and pressure, a brief but desperate fight against something inside of herself. The effort always left her exhausted and unable to focus. Ugh. Oh! Oh! Holy shit, she's got a witch spirit, don't she? Hold up. I'd forgotten about that. Yup. She came the home of a tortured black spirit when the Witchstone's appetite went unsated. Alright, yeah, forgot about that. Alright, Madu, keep it together. Ugh. Come on, not now. Enough! I've struggled inside your mind long enough. I must grudgingly admit, something about your soul dodges, blinks in and out, makes it impossible to grasp. What are you? What do you want? At this moment, what I am is fed up, and what I want is a deal that works for us both. Give me a place to exist. Nothing much. An arm, a leg, an eye, perhaps. And I won't bother you anymore. I dare say it could turn out advantageous for us both. And if this sounds like a pile of hog crap, I may not be able to take your soul, but I can make your life difficult. Well, when you put it that way, the entertainment of the idea was just for a second the entertainment of the idea for just a second was enough. A force like billowing storm clouds unfolded, and suddenly her gaze felt weightier, Powerful. Shared. The feeling was jarring. Okay. This isn't so bad. My head feels a lot clearer, at least. Hey, Sephoris, want to have a threesome with just me? Oh, crud. How am I going to explain this to the others? Yeah, you have a partner. Hope Sephoris doesn't break up with me over this. Okay, I'm glad they actually addressed that. That's kind of funny. One guy is made of fire. He sure is. That's, in fact, her partner. Shadow. Huh. Left leg is somewhat demonic. Ooh, +1 speed? And a shadow arm. Oh my god. Harvest. Matter takes a nearby foe with her shadowy claws. If she kills it, she consumes its soul to heal 1 HP for each shadow limb she has. Huh. Well, here's one thing though. I want my flare axe back. I think you have to have two. I think it's a two-handed one, so I think that it went to one. Fuck. The flare axe is stupid strong. Like, unreal strong. Oh yeah, her leg got healed. You're right. That's what it was. Does the artifact still happen even when you're not wielding it? Okay, how do we do those skins again? If it had been downgraded from two-handed, it would no longer be an artifact. What? No, I'm saying I just can't use it anymore. I don't think. Oh, no, I can. Okay, never mind. Whew. How do you find that again? For the skin? Is it here? Oh, okay. Mouthy shadow or burning shadow. Regular shadow looks the best to me. By a lot. Yeah, mouthy shadow's a look, but it doesn't fit with witch to me. If it had been a different event that happened, I'd maybe do it, but for witch, that just feels wrong. The crickets are whispering, "Go to sleep, Mara. Time to camp, Mara." They're very convincing. Shall we? This clearing looks fine. Curious. Everybody saw that, right? Yup. Good? Or bad? Does it make it more or less concerning? I thought they were kind of pretty. Wouldn't mind them keeping watch while we sleep. Speaking of which, are we still sleeping here? After seeing that? Wait, are you joking? I have trouble telling if Mara's joking. Later. I can't believe they weren't joking. Fire's done. Aren't you going to sleep? I wanted to inspect the area in case there was a chance of that thing returning. Suit yourself. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, you got a lot of hands. My messengers do not lie. Mortals sleep within my wood. Is that bad? There is no good or bad. Only law. And law states that a mortal who sleeps in this place shall bear my mark. As they sleep within my realm, I may sleep within theirs. I knew something was off. I knew it. And... Hang on. I'm not the one who's sleeping. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of like... Considering the rivalry, I feel like I'm not the one who's sleeping is the right way to do this. Okay, one thing. Okay, two-handed great axe, sure. And two-handed great axe. God damn it. So the problem is I'm pretty sure we lose any two-handed weapon. Huh. Which I wonder if that means that Mara just has no weapon. Does it even transform a hand? I don't... Yeah, I'm not the one sleeping. Screw it. That's just too good. Any mortal who sleeps? Well, if you follow the letter of your own law, you'll leave me be. Feel free to mark Mara, though. They're fast asleep. I've had it with having to be cautious, and they won't even bother. Oh, wow. It's actually going to, the next morning. But you were up. Did you see anything? What happened? I have absolutely no idea. Wow. Lyrata is just... We've made Lyrata a really terrible person. Didn't mean to, but goddamn. Woof. Also, yikes. This is definitely a start. That'll shred some armor. I'm gonna heroism and hopefully kill this. Yep. So then we can use Lyrata to go here. Oh wait, shit. Control Z. Move up. Go here and get the attack. Or not. I was hoping that would shred. Did not shred. Spawning Chrysalis, huh? That seems bad. Nice. Alright, so now untouchable, so we can't get hit. Could open the door and then attack? I could. Good move. I don't know, Ghidorah. I'm uncertain about locking in the rivalry. Maybe. Good. Get rid of the infusion. Guardian dealt a shit ton of damage. So that was nice. Hidden should be nice. +1 blood rage is pretty good. No, I know. Yeah. I appreciate you offering the reminder that I need to lock in relationships. 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. Guess we're giving it to Fred. Fred's got an open hand. It won't be the last battle, but by my eyes, it was a good one. We should name this place. You mean Cluna Laffery? Well, sure, that's the overall place. But what about a specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? Being in the presence of a named place is a certain beauty. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of a nearby mound of stone seemed to fit Mara's vision. Perfect. Rarely does your heart confirm something so decisively. Battle-bound Peak sounds like a place anyone would be proud to stand. You have an official process for this? One makes one's own. None of the place will know. Mara lit a tiny fire on the crag as the sun stretched out, building small piles and saying a few words. Ghidorah wondered if they had just enjoyed the motions of a ritual a little too much. But when they came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to regard battle-bound Peak on their way out, then continued on, hiding small smiles from Mara, who they definitely did not betray by letting some weird forest god thing touch them and inhabit them. Certainly not. No. Can give the target mind worm. That's good. Alright, we got Lily. Soul splitting. Well, there's some good frontline elemental type stuff. patrol and get rid of all that infestation. Oh shit, this one got infested. I totally missed that. It takes a little bit of time to do these patrols, but I kind of feel like it's worth it. Wait, there's lurking Morthagi. Interesting. After all this. Alright, I should spend 1 second, by the way. I mentioned at the start of the stream, before I forget, I have to say this. There was, because it kind of killed me earlier and I need to get it off my chest. I got recommended a video on my YouTube that was here. Let me see if I can just get the history. Some stupid short. Yeah. They're like, they need to bring back this type of humor in comedy movies. And it's Liam Neeson holding a Thrixl box on the... It's too bad you can't see a better screenshot of it, because it does actually show him holding the Thrixl box. And I'm like, do you want product placement back? Is that... The shorts are sucking you in. Yeah, I'm finding that they're grabbing me sometimes, unfortunately. And like 90% of them are trash. I don't care about most of them. But what an incredible thing to be sad about. You know, they just don't make movies like they used to, where, you know, they would have Adam Sandler and a gorilla pull up to a TGI Fridays. Or, sorry, no, it was, Kevin James. Kevin James and a gorilla pull up to a TGI Fridays, and the gorilla to go, "Shut the fuck up, we're going to TGI Fridays, this is the best!" And then TGI Fridays gives the creators of this, like, $1 million for advertising. Why would you be mad that that's not comedy that gets done anymore? I'm so sad that they don't put obvious product placement into my movies now. Ah! And of course, that thing had like 100,000 views, I'm sure. Because they're not real people who are making those. But, okay, but, counterpoint. God, I'm gonna do this. Oh, you're gonna make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. Nope. Pause. It has 250,000 upvotes. It has 250,000 upvotes. So counterpoint to, it's not a real person making the short. I agree, but also... Ugh.
What's the problem?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. Oh god, now I'm in shorts hell. Cat, please, you're in the way. I wanna not have that one ever get recommended to me again. God damn it. Cat, please. Why are you directly in the spot that I can't see? Fine, whatever. Wish we could still see the downvotes. Yeah. Whatever. Alright, story time's over. Let's go back to this. Are you alright, Lirata? You haven't said a word for hours. Huh? Oh, thanks, but no need to worry. I'm just thinking about how I let a forest guardian, you know, inhabit Mara for no reason and then lied about it. Anyway. Want to share? Maybe we can help. I guess I've been pretty focused, thinking about what I want to do when If we manage to survive all these battles and the land is safe. Oh, I'll bet we all have dreams, but what'll it be for you? What do you want to do? I don't know. I think I want to lock myself up in the library and just never come out. I'll have an enormous room with all of the plunder we'll accumulate for over the years, and I'll nestle in it constantly, gazing upon my prizes. How about you, Lily? I'll sit by the fire with my beloved, never to be separated again. And you, Mara? An end of fighting? I think I'd get bored. Heads up, gang. We're almost on top of them. One day. And a stone spirit. Could get Lily up there immediately. God, that's so bad, though. That's so bad. I can still move. Yeah, I'm that much of an idiot. What does a stone staff do? Guess we'll find out. Shreds one armor and pins all enemies within a 2-tile radius on a stump. Okay. Kinda wish I had done it with Mara, but... I feel like they're more of the frontline type. So now... That's not a flank? Huh. Alright. I would have expected that to be one. Cool. Flanks are for being attacked from different angles. Yeah, but was that not a different angle? That seemed different angle-y. Oh, right, because we have to actually attack it, not just... Gotcha. That does make sense there. Sentinel... we want to get Mara up. And Guardians. We're just trying to protect our frontline mage, who is not much of a frontline mage yet. Dang, nice. I haven't been able to look at the summer sale yet. I got a notification that a bunch of stuff on my wish list went off, but also I have a few things on my wish list that shouldn't be on there anymore, so I don't know if I actually care about them or not. Really? Dang. Woo! Kill 100 monsters with 1 hero. Well, there you go, Sephora's. Found Thornbark. Hunter armor tier 2. I mean, I kind of have what I want already. So, salvage it is. Blood Bowl 3 is 50% off if there's any Blood Bowl nerds in chat. Thing is that everybody hated Blood Bowl 3, right? Like, Blood Bowl 2 still seems to be where it's at. We played quite a bit of Blood Bowl 2 for a while there. Is it fine now? Okay. All the streamers seem to have moved to 3. Okay. I mean, as it gets worked on, I could certainly see it getting better and better too, right? Like, that makes sense. Thorough delving. And we get Brooch of Cunning, extra accuracy. Dang, Ghidorah's got some heavy accuracy. So does Sephora's, Jesus. Wow, Mara. Let's give it to somebody new, maybe? Here you go, comment. Actually, God, I really do want to give it to Lorada. We made her awful, but also she's got some real good skills. This looks like a good place to camp for the night. You okay, Zoltan? Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was just lost in thought. Looked like some dark ones. Well, I guess I just never expected this would be my life. Did I ever tell you that I used to work as a stonecutter? Working with something so heavy and brittle, you had to learn what shapes they liked, how much weight they would take. Okay, I have another quick thought about this. So Zoltan's got a little bit of gray hair now, and it had said that Zoltan found a squirrel to accompany them through their old age. What do we think? Do we think that Zoltan is older or younger than me? I'm thinking Zoltan is actually going to be older. Barely. Barely. Oh, barely, barely. Got there, though. Sounds like a fun channel point wager. Ah, sorry, too bad. Would have been a good one. It felt good, crafting things. What can you do, though? The world pulls you away sometimes. Actually, I got an idea for those skills. You two are still awake? Oh, well. But, behold! Is that a diorama of the attack site? Sure is. What the? Is this the scale? Should be. Now, see, the layout here lends itself particularly to this sort of trap design. You're not wrong. It's pretty clever. To God, we don't have time to rig it up. Later still. Much later. Are you serious? Let's just hope it was worth the sleep deprivation. Zoltan gained a temporary defense penalty. And gained rampaging boulders. What the fuck is that? Oh! And Haley. Every other turn can make a jump. I've been really thinking about getting a tank. So I kind of want to just go with Engage. Yeah, Zealous Leap and Battle Dance together are fantastic, but I kind of feel like Engage is fine. Like, that, we have a lot of Battle Dance, Zealous Leap kind of characters. We don't have a lot of, like, Engage style characters. So, I'm gonna do that. Once only, trigger your Patera trap, sending boulders rampaging across the battlefield. To everybody? Select target. Or just... Oh, okay. It'll show... Once we pick the target, it'll kind of show an area. Let me just pull this rope, and... Almost nothing. Cool. This character is a frontline mystic, so I could move up and strike, but I think it's better to just, like, interfuse with a bunch of places. And maybe fire off one. Glow. And all adjacent allies, so I could just go ahead and make everyone hidden? Holy shit, that's sick. Now we're gonna light a fire. Nice. Haley here. And Guardian. Here. And we'll open the door and get them to come in. A Thrixl again, huh? Stasis. Well, let's remove stasis. So if Matter moves forward... Oh, it didn't do enough damage? Ah, Harvest. Oh, right! Yes, because of the... Oh, right. I forgot that you're inhabited by a witch now. Huh. God, consuming its soul is a thing. Yum. Move up there and Guardian. And move here and Guardian. Let me get close. Oh, right! That thing just spits at us. That'll not be as good as I wanted. Dang. Is that not Sailfire from that or Fire Leash? Shouldn't this be able to go through both? Oh no, I see. Okay, we end just short. Let's wait then. Red Durst up here. Dang, good stunting. Unfortunately, I can't... Stupid narrow choke point here is not doing us any favors. Okay, Harvest is not going to be able to kill it. Steel Fire could, though. Yeah, alright. I'd have loved to have stolen its soul, but I guess this is fine. Dig up next to me, will ya? Wandered into the wrong basement, Tremor guy. Thundering Challenge. Once per combat, as swift action threatens the enemy, forcing him to spend the next turn running away. Paladin, if something ends his turn by moving, he'll automatically enter Guardian. I do love that. You have Battle Dance, though? Yeah, Battle Dance plus, so that melee attacks only cost 1. Kind of like Broad Swipes, then. Definitely feels like we need more range at that point. But I'll go for it. See if we can't get it. Extra warding. There you go, Haley. Yeah, Broad Swipes is great, and if we're doing extra attacks, it seems like that's real solid. The Thrixl are slain. Battles led them down a thunderous roam where gray grass matches the cloud color. Someone doing dragon pictures? Hey, Zoltan. Old Zoltan. The fighter we deserve. You badly hurt? So, what's your favorite monster? Oh, why? I guess none of them. Well, the Banyan Man. I always understood. Got to be a classic. Like, a skeleton? Got that amiable expression all the time. Those answers are fine, but some of us will always love a dragon. Dragon? Such a romantic figure, really. That it surprises me neither of you said it. I always look at the clouds and shape dragons from them. Thieglind and Duesi, mighty Cawthon of Netherflare. Can't wait until we're around a fire. Stories of Sword. Oop. 2 Thrixls every time there's one summoned. Great. That's terrifying. Ooh, now there's going to be a Muse. And more Mind Worms. The Thrixl deck is getting large. Maybe I need to start spending some legacy points, considering the 37 that I have. But then how will I take these characters with me? Right? The flickering signal had shone overhead just a few days prior. Then, it disappeared. I think we're close to where it was. That's the cliff like an upturned boot we were seeing. Right up there. Here's something that might interest you. Feels like we were close, but a few days off? The Mothman's mark flashes a soft silver in the canyon light. He was here. And either he moved on, or something came and took him. Just then, another distant signal rises. What game are we playing? Journey begins anew. Ah. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Gorgons are intruding. Huh. That I didn't expect. Strength 11? Oof. Okay, we'll finish this. Gonna finish scouting, then we'll pull back, put up some defenses, and try and get it with that other group. The signal appears to be lowering as they come near, but it's not completely gone. Movement under us, feel that? Are we going quiet or fast? Wait, it's forest. The ground. It feels like it's full of bees, right? Yeah, just a little further. A low buzz fills the stones. Peering forward, they're startled at what they glimpse. There's his harrowed face verges on unfamiliar. His clothes run shabby and limp. But before they can even cry out, whoom. Whoa, wait! A blast of wind and light rips into the sky. In its wake, only silence and drifting dust remain. He okay? Yeah, he's gone. Is he running from us? Or from that? That. He's running from that. That is a lot of folk cards. I'm glad this is a pretty badass group right now. Escape or defeat all enemies. I see. Okay, get hidden. Let's have Mara and Lily just Guardian here, I guess? Or... Oh! Hi. Huh. Yeah, I know that we get to keep the characters, but I like to have the upgrades. It feels wrong to lose a lot of their history because you didn't use the legacy points that way. Maybe we'll get Mara and... Oh, God. Jesus. I think that everybody just needs to stay in a real tight group, honestly. Yeah, no splinter blasting, huh? I think we could do this. Can't hit any of those? Dang. Alright. Sure. That's something. Okay, actually I'm going to move this way just because I can block off a lot of space here by doing this. Plus, who's interfused with that? Take damage until they remove the Mind Worm. Don't love that. Kill. Okay, sick. Just like staying hidden if I can. I feel like just staying Guardian there. Ghidorah could go Heroism and just start shooting a bunch of things. That sounds great, actually. Yup. Hot damn. These dang mind worms. That is a lot of Seekers, my god. Well, Larada's still doing her thing. Remove Mindworm, doesn't end the turn. Sure. Nice. Oh man, Untouchable is gonna be good there. Dream Trap. Uh-oh. I don't love Sephora's, our best character, suddenly not taking turns. Hey, you should remove that stasis. Thank you. And then... Discus... Sure. Look at this fancy fellow over here, not wanting his worms to be eaten in his mine. I mean, we could do an RFK roleplay here, but I don't know. I feel like maybe we should get rid of him. Well. Donk. Oh god, there's more. Gonna be honest, I didn't expect a whole lot more. Gonna move that up to scout and block that. Can we hit these 87%ers? I'd love that. It'd be real good. Or the 93%ers. I could hit any of them. Really. I'd be okay with any of it. Let's light this campfire. Get Mara to wall. Dora can stay on Embers here. Fuck. Man, Ghidorah has been missing everything. It's been kind of wild. It's like 4 in a row that were 85% plus, too. Well, damn. Doink. I'm stunned that actually worked. Okay, God. At least that's something. Nice. There we go. No. No emerging. Don't like that. Let's burn some eggs. Alright. I'm thinking this is the end of this. I think we're gonna get all of them. Okay, before I do anything too wild, let's move up here. Is this the one that's emerging? Yes. This one is not? I don't think so. So what if... Viscous and... Oh, let's just keep the cool little egg. Or smack it with a staff. Oh god, there's more. I don't know, there's something coming in from that side. Hey, Jub! Good to see you. How you doing today? Okay, well, we're still hidden, so we'll do this. Hopefully you had a wonderful evening. And hey, if you really like my stream, you'd love Jub. Very cool streamer. For those that are just coming in, hi, my name's Ilian. I'll say hello like this. I am in the middle of a Wildermyth campaign, which is a really cool, like, storytelling, tactical, strategy, role-playing game. It's a whole bunch of things. And it does a really interesting mesh of all of them together. I'm doing it because I destroyed my body, so hey, I can't do any fast action games, so I went back to a really cool game that I didn't quite play enough campaigns of. Got through a few bosses in Sekiro. Nice. Arkham and, was it Zelos? Zelos. Would probably love to see that. I tried Sekiro for a stream just before I did all this to myself, and I was terrible at it, and it frustrated me. I didn't give it a great shot, but thinking about going back to it, I need to heal up a little first, I think. Are we max level on Sepphoris? We might be. Kestrel Wing with Witch Failing. Sure. Witch Failing when we are half or less health when we become hidden. That's kind of nice. And we have one more. Sure, let's just make Sepphoris unkillable. I've yet to see Wildermyth. How's it compare to similar games? I don't know that there are similar games, in a way. It's an amazing game. It's super cool. So, you see here, for example, here, we'll just pull up this one. Matthew Mead. So this is a character that we made for this campaign. And it was Matafino, wanted the name. Basically, they get, like, a general history, kind of, like, personality, and you can choose to roleplay that or not in a lot of your choices. Because you actually get storybook style, like, choose your own adventure sections that can do a lot of different things. They got shrunk down at one point in one of the combat encounters. And during that, we had a choice to do some things with, like, a cat and a rat. And we befriended the rat. So we now have a pet rat that gives us a bonus. We went to a... Oh, God, like, it'll be in history? Yes. They lost their leg in battle. Because when they die, there's a really interesting way of having your character either come back or not. You can get a bunch of choices when they go to 0 health. They can either die. This is for the first time. The second time, they're just dead. They're considered maimed after that. But they can either die right then and give a huge bonus to everybody because everybody else is like... They can, like, basically go, like, charge in! And do, like, a sacrifice as their last thing, or, like, there's some different death stuff they can do. Or they can, like, lose a limb and escape, or different things like that. We had them lose a limb and escape. So she lost her leg, but then she went to a cabin in the woods where there was a witch stone, and because of the choices that we made, the witch stone was hungry and needed a sacrifice, and since it didn't get that, she was inhabited by a dark spirit, which is why she has this shadow arm, and it replaced her, like, torn off leg with a demonic leg, so it actually basically healed her up in a way. Like, there's all kinds of things, and it all changes, different things that you have. Like, it might add to how long they have as an adventurer, that's their retirement age. It gives her different abilities, like, she's gotten now, like, a shadow ability. So in her shadow arm, she can do, like, rake a nearby foe with her claws, and she consumes their soul, and heals herself equal to the number of shadow limbs that she's gotten. So it'll actually progress as the story goes on, too. Or it might regress, depending on the choices that we make. There's all kinds of weird, wild shit like that. She also married one of the other characters, and has kids with him. She married Sepphoris. Yeah, she became the home of a tortured black spirit when the Witchstone's appetite went unsated. Like, there's so many weird, cool things that you can do with it. But then there's also this tactic map that you can see, obviously. So there's all the cool little tactics things, and these story moments will obviously influence that. But in a moment, when we get out of this, there's also a broad, like, overhead map that is so this is a tactics screen, essentially. Then there's a strategy level to it, also, where you have to do more of, like, managing where enemies are attacking your lands and doing all this kind of stuff, like... Yeah, it's called Fantasy XCOM by a lot of people, but it's wildly different than that. It's got part of XCOM in it, in this part of things, but so much of it, the other stuff is very different. So, now, we have a broad story, like kind of the main thrust of our adventure, which is, this one's called Illuna and the Moth. And this is a story about a enemy called the Thrixl, which are these weird dream bug guys that, like, they rip through reality and then steal children into this world of dreams and make them into horrific bug monsters by, like, almost Cthulhu-esque ways, showing them alternate realities in a way, like messing with that kind of stuff. So there's all this, like, fabric of reality, fabric of dream stuff going on in our campaign right now. And then you get, like, little individual stories for each area that you're going to in that broader story. Right now, it's going to tell us more about the main story, because it was a main story quest. It's wild. This game is really, really cool. I wish it got more attention than it did. And I think that it did get a fair bit. There's a lot of people that I know that really like this game. This game's incredible. It now has a roguelike mode also. There's like a DLC that added it. I bought it. I haven't done it yet. Got a lot of cool stuff in it. Mothman looked pretty messed up. Didn't even notice us, did he? Well, at least he got away. The columns go quiet. Combat's done. Pretty cute. Disappearing in a dust beam. Leaves a mess, though. Hey, guys, over here. Kind of a campsite? See, Sephoris encountered a bird and befriended the birds. So they now have a pet bird. Which, like, it's even reflected in these. Oh, and, oh god, Mara, they, went out and found a waterling, which is basically a nymph. And in the last, like, just the last story, basically, very, very recently, on this stream, found a waterling nymph and befriended and then married them, and got like this blue cape that gives them extra abilities off of that adventure, while also then sleeping that night in a forest glade that was inhabited by a forest spirit and demanded that if they sleep there, that it also sleeps in their dreams, which is why they now have this weird green tint on their head, which I don't know what it's going to do, but they're apparently inhabited by a weird forest spirit in their dreams. It's wild, and there's all kinds of cool things happening. There's bandages stuffed in the rocks. Looks used. I guess he bleeds red? Remains of a little fire, some mud where the water was poured. This old settlement would be easy to hide in. Wonder whose home it used to be. Hiding's hard when you're posting a big beacon over your head, in my opinion. So we are following this, like, weird glow thing because we're chasing down a Mothman, a literal Mothman, and yeah, it's a long story. We're near the end of this campaign, I think. Surviving fireplace. Actually, here's a sigil. The mark looks weathered, as if it was etched into the stonework long ago. However, the pit of the fireplace has been dug up recently, filled again with haste. Left something for us? Hey, pass me that shovel. A moment's digging surfaces a small box from the shallow hole where it was pressed. It opens at a touch, and inside, it's a map. Must have realized he couldn't keep drawing all that attention. Let's hope he made it where he meant to go, and just stay ready for tricks. Ready, and ready, and ready. Every day. What a sad word that is. Ready. So yeah, after every fight, the enemies get stronger. And so there's all kinds of, like, resource management in this side of things, because you can spend some legacy points, they're called, to prevent some of these from being added and making them as terrifying as they are. Which is why, like I said, I think we're near the end of this one, because this is our main enemy, the Thrixl. And these are the other ones. There's different campaign stories for each of these groups, too. Chapter 4, Save the Mothman. Oh, what else was I going to say? There was something else that I was going to mention. Anyway, yeah, this game is just, it's very, very cool. Alright, let's secure this. Yeah, we need to worry about that incursion, don't we? We're getting to it. We've got a fight. We've got a horde coming through. Actually, do I want to do it slow? Yeah, let's find an item. So I'm finishing the scout here, and then we're gonna move. Oh, what I was gonna say, so like all these stories, another thing that's really neat is like there's all these events, and apparently there's workshop supports. There's been a bunch added, but you can see that it'll actually put the author's name, and they've gotten some like big authors, like Ursula Vernon, to do stories. So, like, the stories are really good. Like, they're really interesting. Not all of them are amazing, but a lot of them have been kind of fantastic. There's a few that are, like, they'll bring you to tears randomly. This is a game that it does a... If you're ready for it, it does a good job of doing, like, kind of this hopeful sadness, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but, like, uplifting moments that are also tinged with a bit of, like, melancholy. What's wrong? I sense magic. Yeah, I'll turn my camera off. Thrixl? No, this feels more like something is lingering. Come on, it's this way. What is it? It's an overgrown mess, that's what it is. Help me uncover it. Ah, there we go. That's a nice, strong font. What a rush. What are you talking about? We just pulled some weeds. I don't feel anything. It's a font of spell thread. It feels like someone is pouring honeyed sunlight, woven with strands of fire through my body. Honeyed sunlight? Yeah, sunlight and starshine. Well, at the same time, it's an unfurling to the world around you, to the spirit of a place or thing. Objects have spirits? Well, not like conscious ones. It's more that we're connected to everything. Spell thread woven between all of reality. Sometimes I feel like there's an entire world that I'm missing. Zoltan wants touch. What happens when you touch it? Well, I don't know. I've always sort of worked with the energies from afar. Let's find out. Zoltan has been very heroic as a good bunny friend. Zoltan is our Disney princess. He befriended a squirrel in his off time too. Because during, in between the chapters of an adventure, like a decade will pass and it'll tell you what your characters have been doing in the meantime. It's basically like it's kind of hard to explain because it's got a bit of XCOM in it, but it's really like XCOM by way of an entire tabletop RPG campaign. If that makes sense. Oh, and then you can pull your characters into future campaigns. So you do like all of this. You can like build up all these characters, and rather than just have them like die off or be gone at the end of a campaign, you can bring them into other campaigns as a way of like it being a side adventure in their in-between years, if that makes sense. It's neat. Ugh. You okay, Zoltan? Yeah, I'm okay. Wow. Like, honey and sunlight. And fire. And I feel connected? Yes, exactly, to everything around me. Or is there even a me? Am I not the same as that tree? As that... Ooh, come on, Zoltan. We can chat about this on the road. Zoltan's having a hell of a trip. Okay, we need to prepare some defenses here. Oh, right, that brings up how neat the magic users are in the game. Yeah, to do magic, you don't have spell points. You have objects in the environment that you interfuse with, so you split part of your soul into other things in the world, which kind of fits in with that spell thread thing that we just saw, and then you can use them for different things. So like if you interfuse with a flame, then you can maybe throw fire at somebody with that flame. But if you interfuse with a tree, you can make the tree explode and like, shower them with branches, which, like, all have different effects and stuff. You can, like, interfuse with a bucket of water and then throw scalding water at them, like if it's, like, boiling water. There's all kinds of weird things you can do. It's pretty neat, though. Alright, let's go potency for Zoltan, I guess? Because we do want... I'm guessing that we want Zoltan to have potency now. That they're... whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, I'll have to show inside of an actual fight what that looks like, because it's damn cool. Oh, do we have to... Oh, there's no way to get to the final spot. I see, it's going to make us build a bridge. Gotcha. Bridges take a fair bit of time to do. Throw up some defenses. Honestly, I don't know if that incursion's going to make it far enough for us to care. No beacons have led them here. No flashes or columns of disappearing dust have marred the summer sky. But gray-green fog wreathes a nameless castle. A growing host of Thrixl haunt its stones. If we needed any confirmation on our navigation skills... Yeah, thought discretion of using the map would buy us all time, but looks like they found him anyway. What kind of senses did they even possess? They could track him down like this? Zoltan blew himself, as it turns out, yeah. You know who'd have that answer? The Mothman. Well, I'm noticing they're not entering the structure, which makes me think he's holding them off? He's kept them at arm's length a while now. I think his time's running short. Alright, let's lower the strength of this by patrolling first, and then we can do this assault, which I think is a good idea. So 3 farmers will join the fight. Here, let me just look at this again. God, strength 11. Strength 11 is pretty terrifying. We do have defense 3. Oh, I'm gonna go for it. Oh, God. Strength 11 is, like, double what we've fought so far. The Gorgons have come. Hisses and roars and trampling feet. The earth almost bubbles. It quakes. How should we respond? 73%? Let's fight with cunning then. Maybe we get it? Concealed amid their surroundings, they elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Nice. Alright, we got it. So extra damage from flanking, and we all begin hidden. I mean, this is an 11 strength, but also we are fighting Gorgon, which shouldn't have a lot of extra bonuses, because they're not the main threat in this campaign. Oh yeah, chat named our main character as Fred Durst, by the way. Her and her sister have had a hell of a trip. Horrible ghost bear I don't love. So yeah, here's the magic thing, because this is a magic user. So the mossy rocks, if we interfuse with them to start magic, we'll be able to do discus. If we do it with... Here, we get a choice. We can do wood or stone, because it's a bunch of rubble. So you can do, like, discus, which will bounce between a bunch of enemies. You can splinter blast. We can splinter salvo, because we need to have 2 or more ones to do splinter salvo. and we just, like, get them between two pieces of wood. So if I got with, like, this and this interfused, I could have them shoot, like, at both sides and do different things. So there's, like, all kinds of stuff we can do with the bucket and boil it and then pour boiling rain down on somebody. All kinds of neat stuff you can do. And then you can have, like, other characters. We've got some magic casters that are front-line magic casters, where they interfuse with things so they can spread damage to the other scenery things. It's very interesting. Let's call down this ability. Arrows! I think that keeps kind of the main reason I want to do that. No, it does not. Shit. Well, damn. That'll end our turn. Okay, so here's a farmer. Send them to scout a little bit. Another farmer. Go into Guardian. Let's throw a farmer in front of her. And another one here. This is an actual character that we have. We'll do Guardian. And then I guess we just finish. Oh, wait! We have Matter still. I'm not sure which group is in more trouble. This character is one of the frontline fighters, like I was talking about. Alright, now we're revealed. Oh, do not love Big Bear. So we have to walk through some of their toxic shit, or we can go... I can go on this side, actually. Nice. Damn. Kind of wish I'd spent the time to light this. Splinter Blast? Oh, wow, that is a big Splinter Blast. Can interfuse again? Right, because the Splinter Blast depends on the size, too, a bit. Let's choose that one instead. I would prefer not to shoot our friend. Well, damn. Let's have Haley go in then instead. We get a flank here because we've attacked from the other side. And let's just go ahead and wall up. So if you have two characters together that aren't hidden, then you get a wall. And they just get, like, some block bonuses and such. Oh, it's being... Oh, I just noticed. Well. It's blocked by a thing there, so I don't have line of sight that way. Could just do a regular hit. Could try and steal its soul. Oh, does this thing explode? It totally does. Neat. Go here. So, Lunvin. Move up this way. Flanking. I'm gonna let Madu do the hit. Don't love it. But at least then only the one is gonna have Warding Shred. I mean, you know, taking off a ward is hardly that much. Here we'll block for our farmer friend. More of them spawning in. So there. Okay. Woo! Nice. Got that crit. Could volley arrows again, too. Oh! Alright. That is still red. Okay, I'm interfused with a maximum number of things. I'm going to withdraw from this one and interfuse with this. And then I'm going to light it. With Haley, just go ahead and Guardian. Wow, I can interfuse again? Oh, this character can interfuse so much. Double bear. And that looks like the last of it. Yeah, nothing's red anymore. Alright, Fred Durst. Throw fire at bear. And then hopefully kill it? Easy. Just at a range, huh? Could go here. And I think we can still just go ahead and, like, Scalding Rain. Yup. Man, that's fucked. Good range on that. Well, the one archer farmer is, a little exposed, but she's a farmer. Expendable. As far as I know, there's not really a reason to try and keep them alive. Nice. And you wreck this one. Keep them alive because you're a good person. We have some not good people in our party, I think. And Fred Durst gets a level. And if his range is increased, and withdraw becomes a free action. Alright. Trust. Allies may wall with interfused objects. I like that one quite a bit. Hey, Samantha! Good to see you. Oh, tree call means that we can warp to trees, right? This character is a pure caster. They're not a frontline. So I think, like, frontline Earthscribe seems good. But I'm gonna go Naturalist. So you get these at random and you can reroll them. I really like the way the leveling works in this too. I kind of like just about everything about this game. Tree call spawns a tree. Oh, I think you're right. Yes, that you can just keep interfusing. Yes, that does sound correct. Oh no, yeah, Arch is the one that spawns a tree. Okay. I did have that one before. I might just wait for a minute. I guess we could also go over here and, like, no cost to preparing some defenses. Yeah, you can do some cool tree stuff, yeah. Alright, Morthagi and Gorgon become more powerful. Those aren't our main enemies. I'm just gonna leave it. That's fine. Go right ahead. Attack! A Night Visitor's Song. What would you do, Madhu, if you found your heart racing at the thought of another? Someone you stood beside through danger and then... Oh, Zoltan, are you trying to tell me something? Shh. Stop mumbling for a second. You hear that? Not to mention, Madhu is married. Don't... Hey, Zoltan, don't do that. Although Zoltan, I don't think, is trying to do that. Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Haley's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence. Perhaps a minute of it is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Elcon, you dolt. They're not fooled by this. We're just prolonging it. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us. We can hear... Ho there! Ho? You look experienced, whatever you are. Bandits? Rogues? Not hounding for captives, I hope. Why, are you someone important, Bushmaster? Well... Oh, move it, you fool. How are you so miserable at this? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. A pair of travelers clambers free of the bracken, their clothing fine, if a tad filthy. Hello, strangers. I'm Elkon, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, should we not use your real name? That's Yulissa Fiddle! Who knows your name? And why wouldn't he? Yulissa the Dream Chanter, poet, and peerless singer. Impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels. She made new ones. Well, you don't seem a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. By the fire sounds grand. Madu, mistress. The small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Zoltan can't help himself. He bends Ulissa's ear. You inspired me. Not many people have. See, I'm not partial to the skippy little tales they peddle these days. The great romances, epics, those matter. I got to listen to your performance of Glimmerscene and Maliford. Masterful. Rumor was you intoned all of the Old Wayne saga in a day and a night, and no one dared chew a morsel. Yeah, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me. My volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him. My student, Elkon, there. Mistress. I'd love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song, even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you? We'd like it. Or we can see what the apprentice has learned. Pop quiz, pop quiz, pop quiz. You know what? Yell at me, chat. What would you like to see? I'll be back in just a second. I need to get myself some more ibuprofen for all of my various injuries to my arms, and I'll be back momentarily. It'll be like 30 seconds or something. Make the old one do a thing. Invite the master to give it a go? Alright. Nobody's feeling cruel enough to put the apprentice on the spot, huh? Yulissa Fiddle, the dream chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat, then ebbs, then rises again, spilling between pitches, and stops. Don't strain yourself, mistress. It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First, she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolute. Great rings of sound, chords and twining threads. The melody hangs, wobbles, and winds around the ear. It curls in the heart like an old dog returning. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing. I am not going to sing. No. It's been... Speaking of having lost the talent, oh man, I did sing for a while. I used to take vocal lessons and stuff, but that was 20 some years ago. And I lost a lot of it, so I'm good. I sit inside the wind, the moon looks down on me. The places that I've been all linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't. You'll find me in a tree, if a tree is there to find. Stand tall on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields to the slight sigh of a breeze. But it persists, trembling strong. It's beautiful. Suddenly, an unpleasant skrik closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Are you... mistress? But she shakes her head. Her fingers repair the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. The weird and rippling water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song. Asks me to travel on, but I'll wait until you're sleeping. And then Aragorn sang, CD is fast-forwarded, and then Legolas sang, more fast-forwarding, and then Aragorn sang again. You're listening to The Lord of the Rings on CD and car as a kid. Nice, yeah. You need a very particular talent to do all of that, and do it well. Especially, like, those aren't songs, right? Like, they're just the poems, essentially, and you have to try and figure out, like, a melody to it. That's... that was my father's lullaby. Wow, my life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Korloth's cave passes quietly. Oh, sweet. Remove a thing. I'd love to continue, but I have my cat in front of the screen. Ah, there we go. Here he is. And we get Kurt. A water spirit, huh? Interfuse with a couple things. How about... could blind that? Interfuse it to end the turn, so I guess we just flare. Dang. Kind of screwed that one up. Wanted to kill this bog more. 11 damage, 4 range. Well, let's... Big ghost bear. Alright, Fred Durst. Get him. A lot of flares and not a lot of damage. Let's do the stones. And the rock pile. And then I guess... So walking by will just kill it. I want to see if I can catch that. Oh god, we're one short of making it there. I'm also really worried that if I go all the way in, we're just gonna invite an attack. There's gonna be something nasty in there. Yep. Well, just the one. It's not too bad. Nice. Double crit. Like to see that. Oh. Damn. Oh, thank God. It's gonna go after these. Whew. Much better. What is our sword right now? Hawk Call of Drimshi. So it's not enchanted, just tier 2. Enchanted swords are nice. We'll go for enchant. So now when we stunt, we get an extra movement or whatever. Yeah, water is a really good enchant, I know. Yeah, I should have done this differently. Stunned? Dang. Hey, level 2 for our warrior. +2 armor per engaged enemy. So the way engage works is a swift action, engages a foe, forcing her to attack her, must stay in range, maintain a clear line of sight. +1 for each one. Okay. Now +2 for everyone. And engage all enemies that are adjacent. Yeah, Windwalk is certainly something. The engage upgrade's also cool. I really like Windwalk too. Movement is so key. We've seen Zoltan struggle to keep up front and actually fight. But, this'll be fun. Not so tough, was it? No real gross wounds, which is disappointing. But I'll remember this one. Well, you know me, I'm not at ease when things go easy. We could all just go our separate ways today. You ever think that? Today we did the best we could hope for. Let's be content with that. Go live our well-earned lives. Don't you almost just want to? Damn it, I probably should have waited so I could actually finish that one. Oh well. As they gather for their approach, conditions around the castle undergo a troubling shift. Where are those Thrixl we were seeing? Did they move away? No, I just saw them all go still, suddenly, together. Then they filed inside. Couldn't have been more than an hour ago. Whatever was holding them back seems to have broken. The ancient fortress sucks cold wind through its whistling teeth. No living beast now lingers in the gloom outside its walls. Alright, same as always. No dumb risks, limit their opportunities, rescue our guy, come out alive. Hey, does this count as storming the castle? It does. That's a lot of foes. Kill all enemies. Great, cool. That's a lot of foes. Oh, fuck off. We can't move to that corner without... Oh, I'm so glad we got Flamesman. Actually... only 89%. What? Oh, I can't undo that move? Okay. Well. Do that first then, so that now we can jump into the Great Flame. I think it's because, yeah, we went into here. Didn't give us the warning that we could get stunned. So that's kind of strange, but what do you do? Ugh, and Mind Worm. Well, they know who the threat is. Oh, we swapped weapons. That might have done it. That could be true too. Yeah. Nice. I love Lorata, just like casual assassin here. Oh, Mara's Untouchable goes through turns now. I forgot about that. It'll last multiple turns. Hi. It's a lot of friends. Send Mara there. They can guard. Kind of tempted to just Lorata and attack here, though. First. 92. We'll probably stay hidden. Probably. Alright, we're gonna go Lily. This was to hit that. Cool. So that means that we can Ghidorah. And I'm gonna try and, like... feel like here, then Silk Step. And go hidden. And the reason why I want to do that is that I'm setting up for next turn her taking a bunch of actions as a heroism. Really hammering Sephoris. Get an extra action, and time to start shooting things. Sick. Very good. Could swap weapons to shoot the... or, well, not shoot the Seeker. This is probably fine. Okay. Odds aren't amazing, but... whoa, man! Hot damn. And we're doing good so far. Alright, let's move Mara in front. And Guardian. And I'm gonna have Lorata break her hidden. To swap, and let's just shoot. We're not gonna get a kill there. Might as well do that. Get everybody walled together and protect it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Shit. Well... I needed to interfuse up here anyway. I wasn't paying enough attention. I think that was, honestly, might have been the best move. For some reason I was thinking that was interfuse. No, it was not. Okay. goes there. They get flanking. But no walling, which is certainly an issue. I think I'm okay with that. Oh! One spawned in there, huh? Or moved to there? How did it get there? Well, that'll work. We need to move Lirata. Ooh. Not perfect. Here. Interfuse with. Not loving that Muse is there unrestrained, but. Oh well. There's a lot of enemies. I feel like we've done pretty good so far. We have not taken a lot of damage. Surprisingly. Damn, Murato's getting wrecked now, though. Oh. Don't love that domination. Oh, wow, there's a lot of enemies. My god. Oh my god. Well, good news. There are some things we get to do. Cool. Rada needs to get the hell out, so... If we do this, it makes us untouchable. I kind of just need to do that. Well, that's not amazing. I don't like that dodge. Green trapping that so they lose turns might actually be okay considering the domination. Oh man, that's funny that it put itself into a fire and therefore... just got itself. Remove the stasis. Ghidorah. Try to remove dominated. Well, that didn't work. Damn. That will, though. God, there's so many hatchlings, my god. Lily, please. Thank you. Interfuse with this blaze. That's a good one. So then we can fire leash across here. And not hit anything. Cool, cool. So Forrest's life not looking great. Oh my god, all that emerging. Oh my god. Oh my god. that's bad. That seems real bad. God, I can't even... There's no way to rotate the camera in this game, right? That's one of the things that I have never loved. Like, what the fuck am I doing here now? If I remember correctly, that was one of the few things that I really did not like about this game. Ooh, bad time to miss. No, there's great times to miss, but that's not awesome. There is a way to turn the camera? Okay, you need to tell me how. Hold up, so then, let me just see, or like, options, controls? Let me take a look. Comics, campaign, nope, mission. Pan forward, I don't want to pan. Zoom in, zoom out. Orbit forward, orbit left. Shift and left? There it is. Oh, it doesn't do a lot, though. That's not... Yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, I know that Mindworm's bad, but also I need to be dealing with this. Like, the only one that can do massive AoE to actually stop this is Sephoris, who's being mind-wormed. I suppose we can do that now, but... Okay, that's good. Definitely need that dead. Awesome. Okay, no more mind worms at least. Just, you know, 50 thrusts. God damn it. God damn it. Well, Sepphoris is not mind-wormed. And can stand in fire. And can also do that. Let's wall with Sepphoris at least. It is a lot of fire. Okay, before we do that. 7 range. Right, okay. So we do need to... I would love to shoot that. Ooh, Sepphoris is down. Oh, Lily can jump in front. Do not love losing Sepphoris here. I mean, if Lily jumps in front... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I kinda needed that. Oh god, Mind Worm and poisoned again. And back to 1? Yeah, yep, back to 1. Cool. Is there a way to remove poison from? Nope. Alright, cool. Also good. Well, at least I can be untouchable with Mara. Before I Cone of Flame, that one's emerging. That one's also emerging. Great. There's a lot of flame. Oh god. Let's put more flame. Why can't you shoot the Weaver? Too close? Yes. There was another one in this area, wasn't there? want to move away from the fire, too. It's a bad situation. Because fire can spread to that character, and it's no good. Yep, there it is. Oh! Sephora's no longer poisoned. Living at 1, baby. There we go. We can Mistfall. And then, like, scout ahead, maybe? Shit, I can't see it. Let's Silk Step, then. And... Lurata, you need to get the hell out of there. Lurata is also Grey Planed, right? Right? Kidding. Okay. Just gonna scout a little. You... I don't want to get hit, so we're just gonna kind of... We have 1. Aha! Please end. Oh my god, we live. Oh, that looked so bad for a minute. Oh man. Hell yeah. Who was it got the water enchant? Was it Lily? Might have been. Still give it to Lurata. Oh, I thought we'd already upgraded that. I guess we didn't. Ooh, after a successful melee attack or dodge. I've got to think that works with Untouchable, right? Good thing. I'm gonna try. We'll go with Riposte. The corridors sigh. A draft of air flowing through them that billows cobwebs, blows bitter, inky smells out the cracks and windows. Door up here. Oh, Mara was like real close. Yeah. I mentioned that. Yeah. This was an extremely dicey one. Knights from books could have lived here, but a long time ago, huh? The crumbling shoulders of the keep seem to sag a little deeper. A chasm in the ground drops to a barely seen basement floor. They sidle past, tickling free fragments that spill down and shatter in darkness. Come to stand before a waxy door. Kind of has a strangely pristine look to it. Bit cleaner and sturdier than everything else, huh? The whole wall just fades. They speak those words. Story idea. The shy, powerless servant in a dalliance with the unhappily married warlock king. A quiet chamber lies beyond, peaceful and abandoned. If you're here, Mr. Mothman, it's time to come out. Safe as it'll get. Hear me? We want to get out of here. No need to quack quite so loudly, Ducky. And before you do start lecturing me, you look bad. It's alright, it's over now. Is it really? How lucky. I will now expend the remainder of my power to shield us from her sight. In exchange, kindly take me away from this place. By her sight, he means Ekthys is watching us? The signatures of all uncautious life are exposed to her inner eye. She can dream of us. Maybe a better way to express it. Feel free to look away, A gloomy cloud gathers round the Mothman and grows. Cosmic black covers all but the points of his eyes. Twisting, wispy stars wander like lost bees. Then, they all blink in the ordinary dim of the castle room. It is done. Is it? So, are we safe? Going pinionless afoot, we may remain obscured. Then it's time to start walking, isn't it? Indeed, I suspect she shall peel this place apart. Under cloak and well our fortunes hold, let us be away. You led us on a wide-ranging chase. Why not come to us? Or hide your presence from them entirely like you're doing now? Questions, yes. Don't fall down here. Would you believe I have been so deeply fatigued I could scarce assemble any clear idea of where I was, or how to find you? 6 years have I fled, a moth in a forge, unable to land long, stumbling and flitting away from heat and hammers. A regular rabbit might have run himself raw, but no, I am cleverer and more winged than that. I stayed only as far from her grasp as was necessary, and then, wandering terrafract, I at last found one unguarded glimmersea. One gap was all I needed. Slipped through, but summoned no better inspiration than to send up a flare, and hope my birds swooped in. You were hunted? So you left us assurance of your identity, and you left that glimmer scene behind. Yes, a summer house from long ago. That was where I thought to go next. Some places stay fixed in the mind. I knew I would not have long there before they followed, but from what you told me, you were quite close as well. I'm sorry, I was fighting senselessness. But you changed your strategy. You knew where we were going next. Indeed, I left you a map, and I went home. It was prettier when I was a child, gallivanting through the corridors, climbing columns and bookcases, and sneaking into small spaces to read. Memories still put me there. Dreams. Home is the naturalist place to end up. But does that mean? Why, yes, I am a prince. It was a long time ago. A long, buried time. My advice to you, dear birds, do not outlive all you have loved. Your idle talons will turn to mischief, and your mischief will damage those with something still to treasure. In any case, I do not merely seek asylum, but also am here to give warning. Our Ecthys, your Illuna, she will ruin this world if she is not stopped. The delicate Kavit is... stopping her may be impossible. Her powers are beyond mine, and her body is beyond death. Can I ask, maybe we could just talk it out? Make peace with her? Present company excluded, she hasn't decided to hurt anyone, right? You could say we've all given her a reason. Perhaps an appeal could work, but I would strongly urge you have a second plan. You will not face her twice. From what I am given to understand of her aims, she intends to remake the animal, the human animal, in the image of herself. We saw the beginning of that work already. She will evoke a great change in the blood of all our kind, across this and all yonderings. But what does that even mean? Is that something she can do? And also, like, how do you presume to know? Sorry, but we're supposed to believe she told you her plan? She told me a plan. She is a thoughtful one, and she tried to make me see. We both contain immensities, and smallnesses, and hypocrisies. Some More than others, yes. Oh, wrong person. Some more than others, yes. But there are things we could never have comprehended, left alone. Tell me it's not your story as well. I only ever saw flaws, weaknesses in myself. Now I know those were doors waiting to be unlocked. You shouldn't be fighting me. You should be at my side, helping it happen. You certainly have no obligation to credit my story. Her goals sound sort of benevolent, though, don't they? In her future, it is the gifted, like her, and perhaps the mystics and potential mystics among you. They inherit the world. Everyone else will fade into poor, violent sorrowers, like those you have been forced to put down. That divide does not make her happy, but it will not make her stop. I'm sorry. I'm still quite exhausted. A big gloomy hole is what I need. No protection will keep her off us forever. I thank you deeply for sheltering me, and if I must go to draw her ire off your necks, I will blithely go. If you intend to fight her, you will have my aid. Good night. The Mothman makes for the basement, where he has pushed together a musty, dark nest he likes. He seems different. More serious. Nothing can kill her, he said. Nothing will keep her at bay? Don't suppose we can goad her into an all-deciding sports match? Answers rarely leap to frantic fingers. A season of searching rakes by. Before one curious, half-remembered page flutters through the rooms of Matter's mind to drape itself on her consciousness. Chapter done. Alright, so we do still have another chapter, which is terrifying because there's a lot of these. As winter gives way to spring. I do also find it funny that it's like, oh no, she's going to remake people so that they're no longer human. You know, like maybe they'd be a weird shadow-infested demon or a fire elemental. Like, oh no! Or maybe like a blue man. Wouldn't that be terrible? Harrowed and hurried as she was that season, Madhu found less time for laughter than usual. Not because she'd lost her mirth, but because she didn't want to miss a single moment of a subtle joy on a sun-blessed day. Among the whole company, a quiet eagerness for life softly burned. Who could say how many more days there'd be? More Shadow Leg? Sure. Advance Mara's, make a Sylvan Leg. Minus block, extra speed. Is Mara our... Yeah, untouchable riposte, so kind of our tank? Certainly one of the tank characters. When do we get Blood Rage? Yeah, sure. Wand. What if we gave you actual armor? What if that were a thing? You know, for our most important character with the most power. That could be a thing. Better armor always feels pretty good. Ocean Scale. Alright. Who was it that picked up Broad Swipes? I believe... Who was it? Wasn't it, Brickers? No, it's Zoltan. It was Zoltan, right? That's Broadswipes, the second one. Pretty sure it was Zoltan. Wind makes a puppet show of the woods and wheatgrass. Ah, smells of spring. I've started to associate them with a journey. Really? For me, it's unwashed hair smells, damp old sock, wolf's cat. I was born here. My whole life, I've just spent leaving, you know? Do wonder when I'll leave for the last time. In the case we cannot find it quickly enough, but I agree that it is a risk we may have to run. Sepphoris, Haley, in here. How early were you all up? Never went to bed. I do not require sleep. I feel like I overslept. Fucking morning people. Well, anyway, we took the wood path and picked up some kindling. Sounded like you had travel plans. Yeah, I think we're heading out. Remember this book, Sepphoris? The Kioran one? Funny how fate weaves things in. My little sister finally did translate it all. Didn't think it had much use, though. And we kind of forgot about it. This past winter, I found myself thinking about a particular passage. Not one of the illustrated entries, but one of the messy, scrawled accounts in the back. Here, you read it. Start where my thumb is. The binding words were wrung from our throats, our lungs were leached of air. But when, Azurdiremen, it's pronounced. Kioran name, person's name. Oh wait, these people must have been lovers. When Azurdiremen shook me, I'm not gonna get that. Gave my fearing eyelids the courage to unclench. She was smiling. The thing was done. Blasted into the founding stone, the runic script of our entwined souls. Smoky words that would elude even the most dream-fluent and wishing-wise, and any who did not share my blood or my wife's. So the seal was made sure. Thereafter a tower did we raise, our tower of locks. From within no being could go without, and from without no being within, save when, by our will, the door were unbarred. Sepphoris lets the old Kioran book softly close. It's a sweet, upsweeping story. 2 Kioran sorcerers in love locking the world out of their tower, though I think Madam and them are thinking, we find the place and trap Ecthis inside? Or is that wrong? My knowledge of old Kior is decent, and the Mothman too. He says it's possible. Accepted history has it that the ancient Kiorans engaged in a centuries-long struggle with the Thrixl. Most theorize that is what ended Kioran civilization. We learned such things growing up, though Thrixl was only a monster from rhymes. But wait, really? That's our plan? Lock her up in a fancy magic prison? Being honest, it is a long, almost target-blind shot, but time ebbs, and I doubt we can protect our presence if we stay here. Problem is, we don't know where it is, or if it works, or how we open it, or how we coax her inside, or if it even exists in the first place. What I know is that we stand no chance of winning a direct duel. I also know that Kioran records are lauded for their accuracy, and when this story struck my ear, I could not help feeling it had the ring of truth, and the familiarity of a well-trod tale forgotten. I believe it is out there, this Tower of Locks, and my beliefs are as good as your certainties, little birds. That's quite a claim. I am quite a Mothman. Excuse me. Whew. A bulging gust tries to bust the window. Alright. Now, if only we were the birds you say we are, we could travel the wind and be done by summertide. They depart before noon, seeking rumor and riddle's key, traveling always with protective shrouds cast around. But any night's wind feels like it might rip away their fortunes. Shadows deepen. Locate the Tower of Locks. Okay. So, final chapter. I'm assuming? Probably? We have a lot of LP. Oh my god. Interesting, there's no land there, but there's like a pass. That's very strange. So where are all of our groups? Okay, we've got a group there, a group here, and a group here. I see. Well, I am not going to finish this last chapter at 12:20 in the morning, and especially when I have a photo shoot to do in the morning at like 7 a.m. So, I'm going to head out. Thank you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun doing this. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to probably just try and finish this then. I know that the stream's been kind of unscheduled in a way that it hasn't been for a while. I set up all these grand things, and then I went and injured myself, and now it's been a mess. But I'll try and get back to a more regular schedule. This next week is what I am dubbing Hell Week. I think the most that we've ever done in a weekend is like, I think once we've maybe done 3 weddings, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday on a long weekend. And then normally after that, we have like 2 weeks off or something. This week, I have a wedding on Friday. Or sorry, I don't have on Friday. I have a wedding on Saturday. I have a wedding on Sunday. I have a wedding on Monday. I have a wedding on Wednesday. I have a wedding on the next Friday. And I have a wedding that is 2 days, like it's going to be travel times, both days either side of it. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. For like 6 hours of drive or something. Yep. So, might almost have most of this next week just not be stream at all. I will update as I can, but it's gonna be a bit of a time. So I'll keep everybody informed. If you want to stop by the Discord, I will put up the schedule there, like updates for it. I don't think I can update the Twitch one because I don't know if I'll know enough in advance, but I'll just, post up what's happening day by day. And I will host you on over to somebody else, so don't go away. I'll stop the